Hi, I'm music producer Pepper J, and welcome to my journey on trying to get our song So Beautiful by John Michael Ferrari on the radio. This is update number 10, numero 10, number 10. And as you probably know, I employed Logins Promotion. There are lots of different radio pluggers. I chose Logins because it does both terrestrial landline radio and digital radio, and I thought it was a really good place to start. They've proven to be very helpful. Every week they give me this. It's a list of all the different radio stations that they've contacted and what the response was, whether they're playing So Beautiful or they put it in their library, which I'm not quite sure what it means. I guess they play it also. And so that's cool. That's what they give me. And so I'd like to talk to you about, before I do anything, thank you. Thank you and thank you for going to nationalradiohits.com and voting. John Michael Ferrari and his song So Beautiful are on two of those radio charts. One is the AC40 chart, so they take out, the country, they take out the hip hop and the rock and everything. This is adult contemporary. And if you scroll down, John is right below the fold. He's at number 22. 33 last week, 22 this week, going up. This week he had 1,984 spins on the adult contemporary radio stations that this particular chart monitors. Now, I had already voted. I want you to vote. You can vote every day from each email you have on each chart. But if I hadn't voted, over here on the right, I'm pointing over here, would have a green triangle. And if you hit that, it would say, you voted for John Michael Ferrari. So that's very cool. So that's 1,984 spins. And if I was trying to get up to number 10, Rhett May, has 2,357 spins. So it's about 400 more spins a week to catch up to that. Now, if I go to National Radio Hits Country, this is for the week of August 19th, and I scroll down, John is at number 31. He was at 38 last week, so that's a jump of 7 on the radio chart for country. And the week before that, he was at 48. So he went, what did he do? He went 48, 38, 31. So this is very, very cool. And on these stations, which are different stations than the adult contemporary, he had 2,043 spins last week, 135 more spins than the week before. So that's very cool. I see Tim McGraw in here coming up with I Called Mama, and Brad Paisley, and all sorts of different people that you know, Eric Church and Lee Brice. If you go to the top, that's Garrett Young and Keith Urban. They've got, Garrett has 4,216. Garrett, right? Like I know him. I don't know him. But so that's, thank you. And they chart based on how many spins the radio stations play and your votes. So that was very cool. Actually, if I scroll down, let's see, most increased. So he's number 7 on the artist that had more of an increase that week. But here it says by the vote. Now Rob George got 56% of the vote. That's really good. But John came in second, and that's you guys. You guys voted for John Michael Ferrari, and so he's up there on number 2nd. So that's the National Radio Hits. Please vote for Johnny. I really appreciate it. John Michael Ferrari. Every day from every email. Now, the New Music Weekly charts, they cover different radio stations. They're locked into this spins tracking system, STS. You probably can't see that here. And this one, the first one is for AC Hot AC. I'm not sure what that means too much, but we're doing well on it. John Ferrari is number 23 this week and was 23 last week. even though he gained several spins. Katy Perry is right on top of him. That doesn't sound good, on top of him. Well, anyway. Katy Perry with her song Daisies. She had 304 spins last week, and John had 303 spins. And if you go up, Kelly Clarkson had 342 spins. And keep going up, and you've got Harry Styles had 484. Taylor Swift had 500 on these stations. Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande 653, and Justin Bieber was 726. So you can kind of see there's a long way from number 1 down to 23. It's more than double, but that's very cool. Now that's the AC Hot AC for New Music Weekly, with everybody, including the majors. And New Music Weekly always includes an indie chart. So if you go to the indie chart, John is number 9. So if you take out the majors, you just include all of the independents. He was number 9 last week, and he's number 9 this week, even though he had a few more hits, spins. Now on the New Music Weekly Country Digital chart, John Michael Ferrari is number 19. He was number 21 last week, so that's very, very cool. You come over and he had 306 spins this week on these charts, and very cool. He's not that far down the list. I like that. There's Tim McGraw, I Called Mama, is number 6. Now see, that goes to show you, he's number 6 on this chart, Tim McGraw, but for the same song on National Radio Hits, he was actually below John Michael Ferrari on I Love Mama, which is a great song anyway. So it just depends on what radio stations they're covering. And then if I scroll down to the digital radio indie chart, then John Michael Ferrari is number 11. He was number 12 on this particular indie chart. This is for digital country. And also on New Music Weekly, this is just country. This is land radio, which is harder to get on. I'm just going to say that. And this is week ending August 21st. And you look, and John is number 29. He was number 35 last week. So that's very cool. That's 6 steps up. And he had added 2 radio stations. It's a landline country radio station. So that's a really nice welcome. Thank you, radio DJs. You rock. I wish I could figure out where you are so I could send you flowers or something. Maybe that's payola. I'm not supposed to do that. Oh well. Anyway, thank you. So that's an increase of 13.5%. It's very good. That's land radio stations. And then if I go down here to the independent country, John is at 15. He was at 17 last week. So he moved up 2 spots on the independent country radio stations. So the last New Music Weekly chart is their Hot 100. Now the Hot 100 throws everything in, all the genres, is my understanding. And if you go, now I remember, and you remember too, if you were here 5, 6 weeks ago, 6 weeks, 7, 8 weeks ago, when we got on for the first time Hot 100, John Michael Ferrari, so beautiful. And we got on at 98. There's 198. We were almost at the bottom. I was so excited to be on the chart. So we have climbed from 98 to 48. Right there, 48. Actually, he was 48 last week and 48 this week. And so that's very, very cool. I really think that's real neat. Now, there are a couple of things. First of all, there's a new chart that I didn't even know it existed. This is a world chart. And this is the second week that John Michael Ferrari is on this chart. But I didn't know about it the first week, so I don't know where he came on the chart or anything. And this is a very specific chart. So not only is it a world chart, it's an independent chart. So they've taken all, that's my dog telling me that someone's here at the ranch. Zoe, a rescue. I don't know if I rescued him or he rescued me. She, sorry. In any event, so this is an indie chart. It's a country chart, so it's independence only for country, and it's only for singles. So if you put that down here, and we are number 51 on this chart of 60. 60 spots, he's number 51 worldwide. Number 1 is Crying My Heart Out Over You by Lacey Snyder. And so I've heard some of these songs before. You know, it's really hard for indies like us. Well, I don't know if I can't speak for other people, but you know, our songs, thank goodness, are climbing these radio stations on these different charts. Oh, I forgot to bring you the European charts this week. I'll try to do that next time I update you. But we're trying to do this, you know, without any money to speak of, without any connections to radio stations or anything, any part of that world. So in our case, really, the song has to speak for itself. The song has to, what they say, have legs so it can walk by itself, so to speak. Let me see if I forgot what I want to say. And, oh, so, okay, this is my YouTube channel. I have 30 subscribers, so I haven't really never promoted it. But one thing I do have it is that you can follow us on all of our updates. You figure about 10 weeks. We have 10 weeks of what we're doing. One thing you can really do to help is call your local radio station. Say, hey, would you please play So Beautiful by John Michael Ferrari? And it's important that you include John Michael Ferrari. I usually try to choose a song title that's not around, but this song just lent itself, So Beautiful. So there's a lot of them. So ask for So Beautiful by John Michael Ferrari. It's exciting times for us. Very exciting, and thank you for being part of our journey. I'm Pepper J, Cappy Records. See you soon.
So beautiful.